Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Vampire Counts playthrough where, well, things aren't bad at the moment. We're at peace, and we're holding our territory. I am being raided over here by Telia, with some quite strong forces, which I am trying to build up to deal with. It's going to take us a while, though. I do need to... Can I build up here? Can I do some recruitment up here as well? Let's try and see what we can recruit up here. I seem to have really terrible recruitment options everywhere here. Anyway, let's enter. As mentioned anyway, guys, we are at an unprecedented period of peace at the moment, considering how long we've been in various wars or another. Just to build ourselves back up. We've also got some techs which have massively increased my increased my income. As you can see, my income has gone through the roof. We can also now we're also now working on getting ourselves lots of blood knights. Now our next war is going to be with the dwarves. I'm gonna get ourselves in a position, and we're going to we're going to join somebody's war with the Dowie and batter through the Dowie, which may put us up against the Tomb Kings. Hoping the Skaven, hoping Clan Moors can become a bit resurgent, however. I'm a little concerned by how big Khemri's. Khemri's quite powerful. We're not as powerful as me, they are quite powerful. I mean, I could always leave... See, I could just kind of sit in the status quo while I'm building myself up. I do need to obliterate Telia, because they're just being painful. Though they can't have much... Well, they've definitely got some territory here. I just find it amazing that they're always all the way up there raiding me, and it's just a pain in the butt, and I do need to obliterate those guys are raiding me, which isn't ideal. Let's go look over here. You can come down here. We're just keeping an eye on the Empire, basically.
This better be important.
Alright.
My bloodline calls.
Well, another Varagolf. These guys are definitely getting obliterated. We need some heroes in this army. He's a vampire. Ooh. Let's give him a right king then, who is very leveled up already. It's quite nice getting them straight in that. So that's pure melee. Let's just check what the red duke has skill wise. So yeah, he's got lots of spells as expected. So I'm going to go 2 more of these guys then to really up this. Now that's going to be an expensive force, but these guys are apparently really, really solid troops. So actually, let's look up here. You know what? Growth. Get a bit more corruption.
Dies. The scent of death.
Kelmner has leveled up again. Let's give him a gaze and a gash. Not quite sure why I even bothered building that guy.
My puppet dance.
This guy's quite leveled up. Let's give him a bit more HP.
Praise Sigma.
Those guys are a pain in the butt.
The time for talk is over. Make your demand.
Yes, I am Malekith, Lord of the Black Tower, and you dare.
Oh, I can't believe he's there, of all places. Okay, again, this is a very odd situation. I'm in the Empire. You see, I'm feeling I've let them alone too long to grow, but I'm in an odd situation where I'm a bit too stretched. Certainly my colonies over here are definitely in danger if anything goes wrong. I definitely need to get a big army built up over here, and I need to get the resources to have a proper shaped army over here. So I'm going to actually concentrate on my colonies for a little bit to rejig some of the settlements so I can actually get a proper force in place there. The followers of Nagash seem to be being battered back into the sea slowly, but slowly is still going to happen. Ooh. Enter war on the side of my ally. The Knights of Flame are miles away. Don't want to be being seen as unreliable. Oh, there's some more. How is Telia maintaining so many full stacks? Right, here can build everything but foot troops. Here needs to be able to build foot troops. What am I missing? Definitely don't need the public order. I need an ancient armory. If I get an ancient armory built there, that should solve that. You can start heading down here. Don't need that there. So we're going to start building a few other buildings around the place. Let's have a look over here. Actually, let's have a look down here, because here is my problem child of a region. They're saying that it's holding nicely just now. Let's chase them down again. Finish them off.
Strike out. What? Night March.
Plenish Conrad there.
Yes. Then go.
Eventually he'll get his dragon. I'm going to push up to lightning strike for him. Reducing the attrition, because that's actually quite a useful thing for vampires to have. He is pretty well set up, actually, to be fair. That's also increasing the local recruitment, so this is another recruitment hub for us.
This night, Thy might is mine.
I'm going to rejig this. I'm not really using Cairnraves anymore because I've got cavalry which replaces them and it's just much better at doing the job than them. So,
Move us.
Oh, I've missed something there. Never mind. Let's go have a look up here. Scarred veteran.
Grave times.
The real danger here is that the allies will all go to war with me at once, and I would deal with it, but I would be hard pressed. However, Dowie at war with Khemri. If Dowie are at war with Khemri, that would be good. And Karak Dorm there is dangerous, so I do need to get in a position where I can deal with that. The border princes are probably less scary than anybody else at the moment. So once those territories are a bit more secure, we're going to move some forces over here to deal with them. And like I said, we'll have a force stationed here and a force stationed here for our next war. And we'll probably pump out another army or two. Ideally, I'd like to keep 3 armies in each area. Very simply, having 3 armies would massively, in each region would help me massively. Certainly I'd be able to decimate for Dowie with it. It's tricky at the moment. I'm kind of happy with the status quo and I want to build up, but I know that's boring to watch. And it's not always the most fun thing to play, but it's the most sensible thing for me to do at the moment is just maintain the status quo, because with this income I can push out much more. Basically, I can increase my buildings so I can actually get even more powerful. See, like these, I'm gonna be building these over here in my heartlands though, where they're far safer for me. Like in Karak Kadran over here. Ooh. Needs leveling up. Let's level up some more settlements, because that's very remiss of me not having things leveled up. Oh wow, that's the different VAT army on its own made to my income, guys. That said, this is mostly going to end up in here.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
No, I've got a negative there, but I can deal with that. How are we doing here?
Let us wander this way.
You can move up to there.
Ready.
Ooh, we can't quite get that. And that's helping here. Ooh. That'll do. You know what, I'm going to drop some of these guys now, because I don't really need to know everything which is going up here. I kind of want the income again.
Shuffle this way.
That'll help for now. This is definitely a strong enough garrison. They are so expensive. It better bloody well be worth it. I'm not bothering building that. It's a very monstrous army there, but it'll do for the moment. We're still on 5k a turn. I do prefer being on 10k a turn, but I can't always have everything I want, guys. I've encountered the June Kingdoms. Oh, is that actually who's there? Oh, that is Khemri. So there are still a few factions down there, but Khemri does seem quite powerful. Probably the lizard men behind. Ooh. Well, there's some confederation going on in the north, which could be good for me, because that'll keep the Empire quite busy. The Empire has been regaining southern, western territories, so that's something to keep an eye on as well. Khemri looks powerful, scarily so. It's kind of odd. I don't usually get games where you end up with a bit of a status quo. I'm quite enjoying it. A bit of a stalemate here. I mean, it's not I could win if I start a war. It's just I'm not really in the best position. Ooh. Do nothing. I don't need the recruit. I've not got the money to make the most of that at the moment, so.
My bloodline calls. This suits my cause.
Right, I want these guys in. I've got to drop something else to get all 4 of them in. I kind of like having my monstrous units. I'd have to drop one of these guys. I'm going to drop my right, and I'm actually going to completely drop him from the armies, simply because I don't feel he adds anything. 'Cause Manfred is a melee monster as well, and I've got my assault specialist here. Manfred can do everything I need, and these guys don't break particularly well. So, however, I'm going to swap these 2 round, so I'm not using any specialist units in here. I might even drop those specialist units because they are very expensive.
Yes, ready.
Because that's more expensive than the normal versions.
I hunt. I grow impatient.
You can start heading back here. We definitely only need one of these guys. Upping my income again. I'm not gonna build this army up for the moment. He's gonna head up to Walt there as his hold position.
Do not sully my presence any longer than you must.
Who is at war with the Empire who I can persuade to help me?
So,
Empire or dwarves? That is the real question here. This army needs to hold here.
I'll be all powerful.
I'm saving my income this turn. I know I can afford to spend some more, guys, but I don't actually want to be spending too much more just now. Again, I don't care about direwolves. I'm going to head straight up for now. We can always turn off a little bit, but yeah, and we'll start working on the other ones later. Let's just check everything else. That's very good. No, I'm not so fussed by anything else, so we're just going to work straight down that monstrous tree. I should probably level Zuffabar up, but I'm really not that fussed just now. I want to get more vampire crypts built, guys, because they provide far more income than anything else at the moment, especially 500 with 30% on top of that, which is what? Let's think about this for a second. Another 150 on top of it, so that's 650 per one of those built. And if I had one of those in each of my capitals, that'd be a big chunk of extra income. Oh, wow. Come on, Beastmen. Come and be friendly with me. Oh, Clan Moors is gone. If the Beastmen can come forward and be friendly with me, I would be very happy about that. You know? Especially if they destroy Telia. And utterly destroy Telia, I would be very happy. I think our next campaign needs to be against the Empire. We need to regain some Empire territory in a lightning strike. Couple of armies, you know, especially my big powerful armies. We hold a defensive line here while Manfred cuts up through here. We could even just make a beeline for Altdorf and take Altdorf, though I might need a couple of armies to take Altdorf. This is where my colony is a pain, because while it's making me a lot of money, it's a dangerous position, because if I get a war there, I may well lose a lot of it very quickly. Interesting.
Darkness.
I ideally don't want to be building too much extra over there. Yes, you are big enough. Let's get you built up, and let's get one of these being built as well. And now you see my income is going up nicely. Need to raid there. I can't be bothered with them at the moment for those guys.
Impress me. What do you want? Good, this will do. I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Gelt there.
Find me grave power.
Scums.
You can keep heading this way. I am sorry, guys. This isn't going to have been the most interesting session. But I'm in one of those bits where I'm just in that a little bit of a stalemate for the whole thing. We've got a reasonable raised dead here, actually. Which will be useful at some point. However, you are going to creep over here, because if this dwarven settlement falls, I want to take it. It's here holding its own. Nice. Now I can push out another army if needs be. So what I think I'm gonna do... Oh wow, that army was vicious. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try and engineer a way to go to war with the Empire next. So I can take a chunk of Empire territory. Basically I want to take this chunk, which means I need a third army up here. I may even build a third army to do that. Because they're about 6,000, 7,000 a piece, so I might just bring an army up from the dwarves, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rejig this little army, and I'm gonna bring a third army up just to have it there, and we'll see how this goes. The danger is if the dwarves go to war with me, because if they go to war with me, I'm gonna struggle. That said, I mean, we've done it before. There's not too much down there which is of huge importance to me, other than the big settlements, which will actually be quite hard for them to take. So I say all this, I make all these plans, and you know full well it's not what's going to end up happening. Ooh. I guess I'll join my ally. I don't even really know where the Dune Kingdoms are, so... I'm going to focus on the old world for now, simply because the Dowie are...
Helman Ghost. Darkness calls.
The nation calls.
Can get chased down. Yes, definitely have a non-aggression pact for you. Let's start buffing up your defense. Make you harder to hit.
Darkness comes.
You're still going to head there before we sort you out. Conrad can start double timing it north as well to join in for the next campaign, as we no longer need him down here, but that does mean I need to up my defences down here. That said, I've actually got bad defences down here. I'm going to not... I'd like to be able to knock that one over, but I can't. Not quite there yet. Black Crag is quite well defended, though. That'll do.
Flesh to craft. Find me charnel pits.
So yeah, we get various things with this. Armies, that does increase our upkeep, but yeah, by having him, but I think he does us more by exploring. See, I think I'm making a mistake here by letting the Empire linger. Oh. I need to go get those settlements. If Corone falls, I am going to make a beeline for there as quickly as I can. Because that is a really good settlement. It's another top tier settlement once it's leveled up. Where I'd be able to have everything built in. So that's an incredibly good settlement to get. I love the way these guys seem to be not actually capturing settlements. They just seem to be raiding each other. Oh, and here comes back the other Telian army. Unsurprising. I think I'm going to break my treaty with Nagash, actually, because too many war people down there who don't like me.
Move. Then go.
Perfect. I'm a little scared by Mazamundi there.
Where's my madness? Alright. This night, we are in agreement. Yes.
Here doesn't need that extra garrison anymore. Definitely doesn't need that. So you're going to get a bit of extra income out here. And with that, guys, we are going to be leaving this one here. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this, even though I'm not really doing too much at the moment, other than building up. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments, as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.